Often in real estate, we hear about the OREE rule. Never heard of it? Well, I think you have. You've heard of words like lessor, lessee, grantor, grantee, optionor, optionee, vendor, vendee, mortgagor, mortgagee, and the list goes on. The suffix OR is used to denote a person who performs an action. The suffix EE is used to denote the recipient of that action. You even hear this term above and beyond real estate. You know the holidays. Well, Santa Claus is a giftor. Your child who receives that lovely gift on December 25th, they are a giftee. So remember, the OR is the givor, the EE receives. Say this to yourself over and over again. Grantor, lessor, optionor, vendor makes me the givor, the propter for your pleasure. So if you see words like give, convey, sell, that is an OR. And then say, grantee, lessee, vendee, optionee gives me property which makes me happy. So if you see words like receive, purchase, acquire, then you know it's an EE. It may seem silly, but when you are taking the exam and you see a question that you don't understand, but you know one party is giving something and the other party is receiving something, you will be thrilled. For example, a vendor sells to a vendee. The grantor conveys property to a grantee who receives it. So if they ask you, who conveys property, you see an option that says grantor and the optionee is grantee, you may not know anything about deeds, but you know the answer is grantor because OR is the conveyor. Let's look at another example that tends to confuse people a little more. People often get confused with the mortgagor and mortgagee because they do not understand why the mortgagor is the OR when that is the borrower receiving the money. What you need to realize is that it all depends on what is being received. The buyer/borrower is pledging the property. He or she is mortgaging the property and is known as the mortgagor. The lender is receiving the pledge and therefore is the mortgagee. That's a great example of where it can get confusing. So just be sure you're aware what is being given, what is being received, and then you can follow the OREE rule to ensure you're successful on the exam.